Yes, let's do a recap of the news is great, so life is great. I started these videos, not very good audio, not very good sound as you can see, but over time I hope to better them. Every day, one little Kaizen, one little continuous improvement. And over the next few years or weeks or months, you'll see the difference, I hope. So follow us. The key idea with this is present a great news story, something happy that we normally don't see on the normal news. Second, take that story, turn it into a key insight, a takeaway, a learning we can use in our lives and work. And then the third thing is to create action and habit. Do it over at least 21 days and turn it into a habit. So my first story was from great news from Fiji, one of the happiest countries on the planet. Why? They get sunlight almost every single day. You get a lot of sunlight, puts you in a happy mood. So I put it into a habit in my life. After I go to the gym, sit out in the sun about 15 minutes, just soak it in the morning. Feels so great. Puts me in a good mood. What about you? Are you getting more sun next year? How will you get it? I recommend move to a sunny country, or move to a sunny place, or go in the sun more. Something like that. Next one was Denmark. The first astronaut goes to space. Imagine the country that you live in. You are the astronaut. You go to space. What would you bring with you? He brought 3 special items. You can see in the video. And one of those items also was from a philosopher, Søren, from Denmark, and he talked about without passion you do not exist. So I recommended put passion into your life, put passion into your values, and use it if that's one of your top values. Okay, third one is about Antigua. Great news, solar power. 20% of their electricity on the grid is coming from solar power, and they want to increase it. Hey, less diesel, less fossil fuel. Hey, that's a good thing, right? So let's get more clean energy. And I was thinking about this is just, again, clean air. We can do it every day. If you smoke, stop smoking. I recommended a book. Another one, if you live in a polluted place with a lot of traffic, you can wear a 3M mask or any other type of industrial mask. I heard it really helps with the particulates, especially those countries that are dealing with all the smoke, like Singapore or Indonesia or Malaysia. And also another thing was just take 3 deep breaths. Take deep breaths more often. Then we went to Gabon. We talked about a little bit about their magic, their healing that's spreading around the world. I read in some newspapers that now they're using it for drug addicts. Some of the healing, some of the ideas, some of the dancing, some of the songs. So I feel like it's spreading around the world. So again, how can we turn bad news into great news? How can we take pain into gain? So that's part of the healing process. Turn bad into good into great. And I have an exercise in that you can try out. Then I went to Luxembourg. I told you a story from my travels. I'll be sharing some of them because it's my passion too. Great news, great traveling, great learning. And Luxembourg, I said I had a small country with a big heart. So my action for that was travel to small countries with big hearts and find out how these small countries became a country. It cannot be easy to be a small country and to exist. So I wonder how they could do it. Okay, next one, Tunisia. Tunisia, a lot of strife over the last few years. Beautiful country again. Some of the founding of civilization there also. And we talked a little bit about the Nobel Prize. Just found out that there was one by a Tunisian group, I believe 4 people. And what they did is they got people to talk to each other from different opposition groups and find the big goal. So my idea again was, again, for conflict resolution, if you're angry with someone, try to come to the big picture. Put everything else on the side and then say, let's focus on the big picture. Let's focus on the big things. Don't sweat the small stuff. And then later on, you can go back to the small stuff. But if you can't agree at the beginning and get a yes, it's very hard to move to the next area. Just keep arguing. Why argue? Life is great. We are great. Let's be great together. And the next one was personal great news, was just my videos. Progress over perfection. Just created 1 week of them. Wanted to share it with you. So just do it. Just make it happen. And whatever you want to do. Also, I did a video on great news by my hero, Brian Johnson, who's created Philosopher Notes, and he gives us so many different ideas, and he had something about your life's purpose in 5 minutes, but he was joking he couldn't do it in 5 seconds. So I tried in 5 seconds, I couldn't do it either, 14 seconds. The video is a bit loud, it's a bit full on, but I tried to do it in 14 seconds. It ended up 14 seconds. Should have been 5. And then the last one was Myanmar. They're having the elections. I typed it in yesterday. The election results are coming in slowly, but it's looking good. Aung San Suu Kyi and her party, it looks like they'll probably win the election. And if you look at the history of her life and all the things she went through, it's incredible. I remember when I went to Myanmar, I looked at the the Myanmar chat, their currency, and I saw this guy on the Myanmar chat. I said, "Who is this?" And they said, "Oh, that's Aung San." And I said, "Who's Aung San?" Sounds like Aung San Suu Kyi. "Oh, that's Aung San Suu Kyi's dad." I never knew it. So there's a long history there, and it's fascinating. But I'd be glad that country gets more peaceful, and I love the transition from generals to what is happening now to what will happen in the future. It's great news. It's hope, and it's reconciliation. Let's not look at all the bad things we did in the past. Let's get rid of the fear and focus on the future. And that's what we're going to do for the next week is focus on great news. And because if you're great, your news is great, you're speaking great, you're thinking great, you're acting great. Can you imagine how great this world can be and will be and is? Okay, so I hope you're enjoying it. Please spread it to other people, the great news. I don't make any money off any of these sponsors or anything. Just as this is my great work in life and what I want to give. And then hopefully someday some people will love it too and they'll hire me as a trainer or a coach or bring me in because that's my day job so I can make all these videos. See you later. Life is, news is, you are, we are, life is. Thought so.